Hi, this is Steve Trebon from Advaia, and today we're going to be starting with the training for accessing your content management system for your new Platinum website, and also some of the basic functions within the content management system, going over their functions, how to use them, etc. Please come back and review this training anytime as you need to, as there's a lot of content involved in the training that I'm going to be doing today. So this is a new website that we've built for Lindstrom Travel, and here's their site before we've added all of the content from the content management system. First of all, to access your content management system, you're going to be given a URL, which in the beginning is going to be the temporary URL until we get the site launched. That temporary URL is also the URL that's given to you to view the homepage and the entire website while it's in development. When the site is launched, this URL will become the URL for the website, which in this case is www.lindstromtravel.com. So once you access the content management system, you'll get to the login page. You'll be given a specific username and password to type in here. You enter the username and password, and you hit login. And that'll bring you to the main dashboard of the content management system. So here we have several different functions. You have your main menu over to the left, logging out. And over here we have two functions which allow you to search for vacations and search for cruises that you may want to promote in your content management system, either via your banner sliders or creating an exclusive offer, which will be creating the exclusive offers will be covered in a different training. So I'm going to show you how we use the cruise search. So I pick a destination from the drop-down. Then I go to the cruise line. And for this, I'm just going to look up a Alaska cruise for next year. Let's look at July of 2016. I click search, and this will take me to the live website where I have all the various options to select from. So let's say I wanted to select a signature collection sailing for August 12, 2016. I have my offer ID down here. I can click on that, or I can click select, and it will take me to the details of the sailing. Now that I'm in this sailing, this URL up at the top is the URL I would use to promote within the content management system if I was going to offer this sailing as one of my banner or slider ads. Same function works for vacation searches. You will go to your drop-down, select your destination, your supplier, the month, the year, the length, and click search, and it will open up to the site. Typically, you use this function if you're going to promote a specific signature vacation offer or cruise offer that has an offer ID. These would then can either be the URL dropped into your marketing banners, or, as we'll cover in another training, a signature special that shows up under your exclusive offers. On the left-hand side is your main navigation for your dashboard. Of course, you have the home screen, general functions, which are adding destinations, which relate to the travel specials, adding vendors, which also relates to creating a travel special, and uploading files to the server. Under marketing banners, you have the ability to manage the homepage banners and the homepage banner images. This is where you upload the actual images, either that you receive from a supplier who is paying for co-op advertising, or just plain images that you're going to be putting copy over. Under travel specials, this relates to your exclusive offers that appear on your homepage in this section here. and also which are accessed under the tab for exclusive offers. And we have nothing loaded in here at this time, so because we haven't loaded anything in through the content management system. Under travel specials, you can view all the offers that you've created in any of the three categories: HTML, upload files, which are PDFs, or signature specials by those that you've designated as cruises, land vacations, multi-offers, or you can view all specials. This is a good way to see which type of specials you have listed under each of these categories, or just to find a special very quickly that you want to edit. You have the ability to get into your creating an HTML exclusive offer, an upload file special exclusive offer, which is a PDF, or your signature special exclusive offers, which are associated with the signature offer ID. Again, this section will be covered in another training. The next section is your website content. Some websites come with the homepage welcome copy. All websites come with the About Us copy. And then the rest of these functions are optional add-ons that you can purchase the license for to use on your new website. Many times these will be predetermined when you order your new website from Advaia. So your content management system will come loaded with the various functions that you've chosen for your new website. These include meeting the staff, which are staff images, bios, email address, a short teaser, the ability for your clients to see that information on your website, and then also to access that information and send an email to the staff member. You can add staff types, travel agent, outside travel agent, certified travel agent, back office staff, etc. And you can view the staff types that you have created, and these you can utilize with the Meet the Staff, where you can designate what type of staff person that is from the staff types that you've created. If you're an agency with multiple office locations, here's where you manage those office locations. So you can add additional offices and view those offices and to be able to make changes to the offices from the View All Office locations. That's in the event that an office changes the physical address or phone numbers. You have the ability to manage groups, and group functions are typically like African safaris that you are being the host for. These can include local tours, city tours in Miami or your local area. You can add awards that are given to you by the preferred suppliers or your the cruise lines or vacation suppliers for certifications that you receive, for awards that you receive for your purchasing volumes. You can add client testimonials. You can view client profiles if you have the client profile form on your website. And typically this is used by agencies who are collecting credit card information and also information pertaining to passports. The information is secure, so it can't be emailed to you. So the way to access that information is through your content management system by clicking on client profiles, finding the name of the client, and then finding that secure information. This does not interface with Signature's client base. If you have a YouTube account and you've uploaded a lot of videos into YouTube, you have the ability to embed the player for those videos onto your website in a specific page called Videos. And you have the ability in here to upload as many video embed codes as you have loaded up into YouTube. This will put a small player onto the website. You also have the ability to feature and change the featured video at any time through your content management system. You also have the ability to add events. These would be like if you do a lot of travel seminars in your office or in a local area, meeting area where you invite suppliers to come in, kind of like a travel trade show. You can promote that on your website. And then, of course, job opportunities. So those are all under your website content. And again, everything from About Us, below About Us, all of these areas in here are optional add-ons that we will determine as we begin your website project. The ones that you select will be fully loaded into your content management system so you can begin managing them once your website is ready for content to be added by you. So this pretty much covers the functionality and accessing the various functions within the content management system. Now we're going to cover some of the general functions that come preloaded with every content management system for our Platinum sites. These include the general functions, which are adding destinations. So within your travel specials, HTML, upload, and signature specials, the destinations need to be loaded because these appear in a drop-down menu. These are loaded with the signature destinations in advance. If there's any in here that you want to edit or delete, you simply go to Edit or Delete here in the control panel. But let's say we want to add a new destination for Orlando, Florida. This could be your location. And it's simply just type it in and hit Save. Now this will appear on this page and also in the drop-down menu. If you want to edit it, you spelled it wrong, you just click Edit. Or if you want to delete it, you hit Delete, and it will ask to confirm that you want to delete that name. It's important before you begin creating a travel offer, an exclusive offer in any of these categories, that you make sure the destination is already in here. Because if it's not, you'll need to add it and then begin creating the special from scratch. Vendors works the same way. This comes loaded with signature specials and the signature preferred supplier ID, but periodically signature will remove preferred suppliers and add some preferred suppliers. So when one is deleted, you can, or no longer a preferred supplier, you can delete them by clicking the delete button. Typed it wrong, you can edit it. Gave it the wrong signature supplier ID, you can edit it here. If you want to add a new supplier, you simply go to Add Vendor. Now, this is not limited to just signature preferred suppliers. So let's say you want to add your agency as a supplier so that you can begin doing some promotions. You simply add the name of the agency, whether it's a land or cruise supplier. If you are going to be promoting both land specials and cruise specials, it's best to offer or to add this in here twice. When it's a non-preferred supplier, you always use 3 zeros. Choosing a file is a function that is only turned on if the logo is going to appear next to the offer when you create an exclusive offer on the website. So how that works is you just choose the file from your computer where you've stored the logo for the supplier, and then select that, and then once you open it and save, then the logo will be built into the offer on your website. Now if I wanted to edit this again, I go in here and save my changes. If I want to delete it, I simply delete and confirm. The next area is in your website content. Now we're going to cover welcome text. When Advaia engineers your website, we start out with loading your welcome copy. Not all websites will have the welcome copy, so if you do not have welcome copy, then this function will be turned off. But if you do have welcome copy, you have the ability to go in and edit this at any time. This works very much like a Word, creating a Word document. You have the various functions, bold, italic, underline, changing the font type to known font types that can be read on the internet. font size, the font color, etc. You can add links to various words by clicking the link button. You can upload images through the general functions so that the images are available, and add images that can be placed into the copy and format them left to right with a little bit of padding in between. You have the ability to put in tables. You can put in bullets. But again, this works just like a typical Microsoft Word program. What this does in the background is it inserts all the code for this copy so that the copy that you're putting in here and all the formatting can be read in a responsive environment. That's why we have the source button up here, which you see has put in HTML code in various places within the copy that is not seen on the website, but is coded so that the site can be viewed in a responsive environment. If you are knowledgeable with HTML coding, you would just simply switch from the normal typing mode to the source mode, and then you could type everything in here in HTML. But we find a lot of people do not know HTML coding, so this WYSIWYG allows you to do that and does all the work for you in the background. So once you go in here and make your changes, which you can do at any time, when you click the Save button, those changes will automatically appear on the live site. When you make the changes, you hit the Save. It verifies that it has been saved, and you're completed. And then you can view those on the home page. Same applies for the About Us copy. Again, we preload this information. Source code puts in all the code to be responsive. We've uploaded an image for the About Us page that can change by choosing a different image file, which will replace the existing one on the site. And then when you're completed, you save the changes. It refreshes the page, and then on your live website, this copy will be in place. Now, these other functions will be done in individual modules, since these are add-on functions. So if you have any of these add-on functions in your content management system when you first come to it, I recommend that you go back to the page where you found this video and look for the various trainings for these individual modules, adding the staff, adding the office, doing groups, boards, testimonials, client profiles, video library events, and of course your job postings. The last area we're going to cover today is the homepage sliders. These are the images that appear at the top, and there are 5 of them. And these can be used for marketing specific products to your visitors, and can come from either background images that you've loaded to your content management system that you put copy over the top, as in this example here with a call to action. Or if you're working with a preferred supplier who is participating and paying you co-op dollars for placing their ad on there, typically they will give you an image that already has a copy over it, in which case then you wouldn't need any copy in the content management system. So we're going to go through in a little bit more detail how this works. So you go to your marketing banners, homepage banners, and you'll see banner 1 through banner 5 listed here. Simply managing banner 1 through 5, you click the edit banner, and you have up to 3 lines of taglines, and then a call to action, which is click here, more information, call today, etc. As you add banner images through the upload function, you will see all the banner ads and images that you have uploaded into the content management system. And as more appear in here, which I'll show you in a minute, you would just select the applicable slider or image that you want to go behind the copy, if it's just an image with no copy on it, or if it's coming from a supplier, the supplier banner ad. Then you want to link it to a specific page. Now, these can be pages that are built in your content management system under exclusive offers, or the beginning where I showed you where we did a cruise search and I came to a specific Alaska sailing. I would just copy the URL and place that in here. Now, as long as the URL that's being used here is URL that is to your website, then you would have the banner ad open in the same window. So that is, if your website is advaia.com and the page that you've created or the offer that you want to go to contains advaia.com in it, then it would go to the same window. If it's going to an external site, like a signature microsite, a preferred supplier that's given you a white label or a co-brand, then it would go to a new window. When it opens in a new window, then it guarantees that your website will stay open in the background. And once a person clicks on the banner, looks at the page on the external website, closes that page, then your website will still appear in the background. Once you've completed your changes, you just simply update the banner, and those changes will be reflected on the homepage of the website immediately. So to add new banners to your database in the content management system and then use them on the website, you go to Manage Banners. This will give you a directory of all the banners that you have uploaded and a snapshot of each. As you stop using a banner ad, let's say it's from a supplier that had a time-sensitive date on it, you no longer need it in here, you just simply delete it and it'll ask you to confirm the delete. When adding a new banner ad, it's really important that you pay attention to the banner size, which is up here. Some websites have different banner sizes, so we'll make sure that the ideal banner size and dimensions are correct for your website. This means that the width is 1,000 pixels and the height is 500 pixels. All banner ads should be saved at 72 dpi and be no larger than 250 KB. If the file size is larger than these dimensions, you will not be able to upload. So when you choose the file and try to upload, it will not finish the process. It's a safety feature that we put in after many of our initial Platinum clients were adding images that were way too large for their slider area, and which caused their home pages either not to load or to load very slowly. It also has, because of these specific size specifications, it ensures that there's consistency when the sliders go back and forth from one to the next. So when you're working with a preferred supplier on co-op banner ads and they're creating the banner ad for you, you want to make sure that you send these dimensions to your representatives so they can send that to their art department, and they'll know what to do with those. Now, if you do not know how to format images and save them to the correct dimensions and formats, then either find a person within your office that knows how to do that, learn to do it with the software that's available, or you can send your images to Advaia and we'll format the images for you. It's best to have a library of images built up, as I'll show you in a minute, then it's easy for you to select. In the event that you do not have an advertisement running, you can just put up an image of a destination and put in some copy like Lindstrom Travel is ideal for your Caribbean experience or something like that. So once you have the images saved to your computer, you just simply choose a file, and I'm just going to load in some random banner ads that we have for another client. And you'll see each time you add one that this library will start to get larger. Now we have 3. It's getting stuck. There we go. And I'll add 2 more. One is going to be with a supplier with copy over the top here. And I'll just choose another one that has copy over the top. So now that I have an image library of banners, I can choose from these anytime I want to when I'm changing my banner ads on the homepage. So I go back to my banner previews, I select banner 1, and now you'll see everything that I've uploaded is now appears here. The one that's currently showing is one with the radial button. I want to promote one of my banner ads that has the copy over the top that I received from a supplier. So in this case, when the copy is over the top, you don't need to fill in any of this information. Just leave it blank. Otherwise, whatever copy you put over here will superimpose over the top of the image that has their copy on it. So if it's coming from a supplier and it already has copy over the top of the image, please do not fill in these. Otherwise, you're going to be overriding and putting words over what they've already done. Make sure that the link is selected or placed in here, and that it's either opening to the new window if it's leaving your website, or staying in the same window if it is going to remain on your website. You update the banner, and it comes back to the screen. So banner 1 is now showing as this region offer. The format or the file size of this image is slightly different for this website. When you go to the live site and refresh the page, now we have this banner that is already here, and if I clicked on it, it would go to Advaia's website, which is where I told it to go. Now I continue to do this for each of the sliders, and you see this one just has copy over the top. And all I'm doing is selecting the applicable banner ad to go with the position on the website. So when I go back to the live website now, I'll have 5 sliders. And then it repeats and goes back to number 1. So again, in this section, it's very important that you create a banner image library, and that banner sizes are the same as what we have listed in your content management system. So today we've covered finding a specific vacation offer or cruise, dealing with your homepage banners, changing the banner on the homepage to a specific image that you have uploaded through your banner management tool. We've shown you how to update the homepage and the About Us copy, and how to use the general functions, which are destinations and vendors. In the next training, we're going to be covering how to create an actual exclusive offer on the website, and I'll also show you where you can get that content from to easily get the information or create exclusive offers on your website. So I thank you for spending the time today in viewing this training video. You can come back here anytime and view it anytime you want. As we add additional content management trainings, they will appear on the same page as you've been provided the URL for. And if you have any questions, you can contact me. Again, Steve from Advaia. And my email address is steve.trebon at advaia.com, or you can call me at 954-317-2628, extension 301. Thank you again.